Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the A's taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. Biggest storyline coming into this one. He's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And our pitcher tonight, Jesus Luzardo. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
16,
just about to get underway. Nick Kurtz digs in now. Pitch misses there. 3-1. Luzardo was dominant the last time on the mound, firing a shutout. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Nick Kurtz.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off him.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-2.
That complete game shutout in his last start is so rare nowadays, Boog. In 1983, that happened 180 times across MLB. In 2023, there were only 21. Not a lot of pitchers who can do what he did. Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. That one in there across the letters.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Got him swinging. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill, the lefty, Jeffrey Springs. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Slider, low outside.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball, low outside.
Got him swinging. One gone here.
Batting second. First
time now for the Phillies lineup.
Harper.
Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Trey Turner.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top
Circle
5 in
change.
batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both. Spraying balls all over the yard.
Sweeper, low outside.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Slider, middle outside.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Slider, low outside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Two down,
Four-seam
bases
fastball.
empty.
High
Trey
outside.
Turner stands in for the Phillies. Turner with another scorching run of play lately.
Slider.
We've gotten used
Middle
to seeing him
inside.
put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Slider. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Kurtz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Scoreless after 1. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
things
Park.
off,
Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. And it's even up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
At the plate, Andy Ibanez. That clips the zone, and it's 1-2. Luzardo with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch. Ball 2.
Struck him out looking. Off to a strong start, singing, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, and foul ball. Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
Circle change. Low outside.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's that
Four-seam
changeup.
fastball.
If you can go upstairs
High
a little
inside.
bit, make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, catcher JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in. This is a guy
Cutter.
that they are counting
Low
on
outside.
to deliver, and early on this season, it's been a struggle. That one fouled off. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter.
Slider.
Just has not
Low
gotten
inside.
off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott. Stott with a homer in his last game.
Circle change. Low outside.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A
Sweeper.
Changeup
Low
just
outside.
out in front. Ball.
Four-seam
And at
fastball.
first, one away.
High outside.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one
Batting
gone.
seventh,
Nice job of
third
driving that pitch the
baseman,
other way on a line. You know,
Alex
hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now,
Four-seam
and a good
fastball.
opportunity to push
High
across the
inside.
first run of the ballgame.
And here comes Alec Bohm. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
The last thing he wants is to hit the
Four-seam
ball on
fastball.
the ground, but
High
I wouldn't
outside.
expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Makes the grab.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly
Batting
all
eighth,
over it, but
center
sometimes you hit it
fielder,
too hard and
Gabriel
right at someone.
Rincones,
You're looking for one of
Jr.
those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Two aboard, two outs. Here's the center fielder, Gabriel Rincones Jr.
Low outside.
Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Cutter. High outside.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2.
Slider. Low outside.
Out to center. Butler under it. And that ends the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We played 2 full, no score. Welcome back.
Leading things
and
off,
struggles at the
center
plate
fielder,
in this
Lawrence
series
Butler.
as we take a look at the numbers. Here's a 1-1.
No.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Jeff McNeil stands in. 2-2 now to 22. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but
Now
I guess he
batting for
saw
the
it really
Athletics,
well.
first
It's a
baseman,
really nice
Nick
plate
Kurtz.
appearance.
And the batter now, Nick Kurtz. Top of the third, no score. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And a swing and a miss, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Fielder, Johan Rojas.
Slider. Middle outside.
On a strike. The pitch. Nice grab. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Slider. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the
That
Phillies,
pitch came off the bat really
shortstop,
well into
Trey
center field, and he
Turner.
clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it
Four-seam
seems like
fastball.
center fielders
Low
these days,
inside.
to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Trey Turner now.
Circle change. Low outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Philadelphia. On to the 4th. Still scoreless. Back at Citizens
Leading
Bank
things
Park.
off,
All
the
set for the
designated
start of the
hitter,
inning.
Brent Rooker.
Rooker now at the plate. The 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I think he was sitting off speed right there, because he just let the fastball go by.
And the sweeper misses. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a payoff pitch. Hammered, base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Up
Just a
next
very
for the
nice
A's,
approach and
catcher,
swing right there to
Shea
use the big
Langoliers.
part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one at the knees for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and
Now
he ends
batting
up
for
hitting
the
him with a
Athletics,
pitch.
left fielder, Tyler
So now it's the
Soderstrom.
4-hole hitter, Tyler Soderstrom.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. There's a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets him down looking.
Now batting for
Strikeout
the
number
Athletics.
8.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or,
Basilio.
it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 on, 1 out.
That's a ball. Off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The 2-1.
Ball 3. Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, there you go.
Now
the RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners in the corners here, 1 away. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Here he goes.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up
next
just
for the
enough.
A's,
That's
center
ball
fielder
4.
Lawrence Butler.
Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Zach McCampbell appears to be getting loose. Banks also swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. All loaded
Now
up.
batting for
Jeff
the
McNeil
Athletics.
will
Right
hit
fielder
next.
Jeff McNeil.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. Goes to third, in there. And now they've got
Up
runners in the
next for the
corners with
A's,
2
third
outs.
baseman
Oh, that's a
Max
big at bat
Muncy.
coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jesus Luzardo departs. Not a bad effort, but he
Now
exits on the
pitching
hook
for
for
the
the
Phillies,
loss.
number
New pitcher on the mound when we get
39,
back.
Zach
McCampbell.
McCampbell.
Handed the rock out of the pen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now the third baseman, Max Muncy. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2. Two on, 2 outs. And now 2-2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. That's outside. Ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. The Athletics with the lead, 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late.
Phillies,
Really been playing
right
well.
Fielder Adolis Garcia.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Slider. Middle inside.
2-2.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Circle change. Low inside.
Comes the 2-2. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Phillies.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air
Middle
long enough.
outside.
But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Circle change. Low outside.
1. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Kurt tossed to second. On to first. But pulls it off the bag.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as the fielder's choice.
High middle.
1 out man at first. And now for the Phillies, Bryson Stott. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Circle change. Low inside.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff,
Sweeper.
there's no way you're going to touch a
outside.
fastball.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first-pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
1-2 now. And he'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the
Four-seam fastball.
and the hitter doesn't
High
know
inside.
what's coming next.
Here's a 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Phillies.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Taijuan Walker.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Two and 1 now. Right through there for a strike. Check swing didn't go. And that's ball 3. That one misses.
That's a ball. Take your base.
Leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack his own either.
The A's, the
Down the
designated
number
hitter,
2 hitter, Brent Rooker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Now batting for
You
the
get a walk,
Athletics.
and you get a walk.
Langoliers.
Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the A's, left fielder Tyler
Two aboard
Soderstrom.
with 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. The 1-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. 2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Strike 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 of the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Taijuan Walker is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Tanner Banks.
Tanner
home runs have been
Banks.
a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
1 down. And now it's going to be Andy Ibanez. That catches the top part of the zone. That is strike 2. Ground ball left side.
That's a foul ball.
And that's just foul. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Now batting for Las Vegas, shortstop
man at
Jacob
first.
Wilson.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Here's a 2-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
He goes down looking.
Well, that seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Up next for
Lawrence
the A's,
Butler
center
digs in
fielder
now.
Lawrence Butler.
Right through there for a strike. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Got him. That's out number 3. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back at the ballpark.
Leading
and
off
in this
for
series,
the
it has been
Phillies,
ugly
center
on the mound
fielder,
as we look at the numbers.
Rincones Jr.
Sweeper. Low outside.
The 1-1. Swings through the sweeper.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers.
Sweeper.
I think keeping
Middle
the mindset
outside.
to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one lifted to left. Soderstrom settles under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Phillies, left
So up
fielder
next, Johan
Rojas.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first
outside.
thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick.
Circle
Gotta find a way,
change.
just let it
Low
travel.
outside.
Hear more.
Swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on
Up
the mound.
next for the Phillies, designated hitter
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Schwarber.
Four-seam fastball.
Working through some
High
struggles
inside.
lately. 2 down, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Slider. Low outside.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Now here is
Leading
Jeff
off,
McNeil.
right fielder Jeff McNeil.
Ball to strike.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Here's a 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Flares one into right. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. That catches the outside corner. 1-2.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that's outside. And now 3-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 2 away now.
Now batting for the Athletics, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tanner Banks will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Now
for
a
the
right-handed
Phillies,
arm out of the
number
bullpen,
40,
Brad Keller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that's through there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. The A's lead it 6-0. Back here in Philadelphia, where we go bottom 6. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
In the air to left center. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here's Trey Turner.
Circle
partner
change.
back in 2023.
Low inside.
Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
The 2-1. That one pushed foul.
Four-seam fastball.
With a lot of ground
outside.
to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking
Four-seam
a note.
fastball.
Look for an off-speed pitch
High
on this next
outside.
one.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and
next,
miss, but
for the
also
Phillies,
in terms of command.
right fielder,
Four-seam
All the
fastball.
strikeouts, these
Low
kind of speak for
middle.
themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Slider. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. This one isn't
Leading things
exactly
off,
close,
the
Chris. Let's
designated
go off
hitter,
script
Brent
for a moment.
Rooker.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Ball. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous
Up
footage of that
next for the
pitcher, but it's
A's,
just not
catcher
the same
Shea
as having an
Langoliers.
actual look.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. No question about this one. It's out of here. So he goes yard to left. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they add on. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
1 down. Tyler Soderstrom getting ready to hit.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. And he drops in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Stays alive. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Digging in, Andy Ibanez. Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike. The 1-2.
Ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the A's, shortstop.
Manager out of the
Wilson.
dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brad Keller gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching
Out
for
of the bullpen
Phillies,
for the Phillies,
number
Jose
46,
Alvarado.
Well,
Jose
walks have been a
Alvarado.
big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw into second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Now batting for
Coming on the
Las
inside
Vegas,
edge of
center
the plate,
fielder
that's
Lawrence
a tough
Butler.
pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Man at second here with 2 away. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. The 1-1.
Ball.
Smoked on the ground a second. Handles, throws the first, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia,
off
bottom of
for
the
the
7th,
Phillies,
JT Realmuto
catcher,
Circle
stands
change.
in for the Phillies.
Realmuto.
Low inside.
And that one is downstairs.
Four-seam
And now
fastball.
3-1.
High
Lineup is
outside.
having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Slinging it to first in time.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott stands in
Four-seam
for the
fastball.
Phillies.
High inside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Slider. Low outside.
Here's a 1-2. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A
Up
bit of a
next
lost start
for the
for some,
Phillies,
so that was
third
nicely done to beat the odds.
baseman,
Just a cookie
Alex
down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man, it's
Four-seam
second with 1 away.
fastball.
And now
Low
for the
inside.
Phillies, Alec Bohm. Out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. Stop around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 8-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight
Four-seam
transfer.
fastball.
And he got it to
Low
drop in out
outside.
there in the deep part of the field.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Gabriel Rincones Jr. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder
Now the left field.
Four-seam fastball.
Johan Rojas.
Low inside.
Here's a 1-1. This one in the air center field. And that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Athletics out front, 8-1. Back here, Citizens
leading
Bank
off,
Park.
right fielder
We go to
Jeff
the 8th,
McNeil.
and now here's Jeff McNeil. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Garcia settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Now batting for Las Vegas, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy now at the plate. In the air, left field. Rojas has a beat on it. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jose Alvarado done for the night.
Now pitching.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Joan Turan.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Runner at first with 2 away. Brent Rooker will hit next. Right through there for a strike. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. The 2-run shot, home run number 15 on the year. And they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit. But he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side. And that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked the cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Swings through that one out in front that time. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
And it remains 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the 8th. So here's the Phillies.
Kyle Schwarber.
Right through there for a strike.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropped. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one is hammered right field. McNeil drop step going back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Around second is Harper. And he's got himself a triple.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey
Turner with 1 ball. Trey Turner at the plate. That one found hard the other way.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue.
Change.
This stuff stays
Low
sharp.
middle.
Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Right fielder,
Number 2.
Adolis Garcia.
Now it's the right
Slider.
fielder,
Middle
Adolis
outside.
Garcia. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Four-seam fastball.
It really looks
High
like these
middle.
hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one
Four-seam fastball.
velocity and stay
Middle
there.
outside.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam
2
fastball.
outs and a runner at third.
High outside.
In the bottom half of the 8th inning. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
In the air, right field. And the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 9. It's 10-1.
Leading things off.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Strike 2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting for Las Vegas, second baseman Andy Ibanez.
So digging in, Andy Ibanez. 1-1 now. Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Out to short. Throw to first in time.
Now batting for
2
Las
down,
Vegas,
base is empty.
shortstop
And
Jacob
now
Wilson.
Jacob Wilson. Fastball for a strike.
Ball.
Upstairs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The A's on top 10-1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's back there. It's a ball. He sends a rocket to left. His 4th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient,
Circle
waited for
change.
it. It was like BP
Low
all
middle.
over again.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Line drive. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman
Four-seam
The third
fastball.
baseman,
High
Alec
middle.
Bohm. And a big swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
struck him out swinging. It is 11th
Up next
strikeout in
for the
this one,
Phillies,
really racking
center
up the
fielder,
whips.
Gabriel Rincones
One out man at
Jr.
first.
Four-seam
And here is
fastball.
Gabriel
Low inside.
Rincones Jr. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something
Four-seam
off
fastball.
speed. Stay
High
back.
outside.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Circle change. Low inside.
Got him swinging. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder,
Here's the left fielder, Johan
Rojas.
Rojas.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ball to strike. The pitch. They're down to their final strike.
Four-seam
Stop.
fastball.
Leads off first
Low
with 2 down to the
outside.
inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
10-2 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.